He is known for being the greatest Italian poet of the 19th century. He is recognized for his constant reflection on existence and the human condition. He is Giacomo Leopardi. In the quaint town of Recanati, nestled in the conservative Papal States, lived a man who would become one of the greatest Italian poets of the 19th century. Count Giacomo Leopardi, with his full name echoing through history, was not merely a poet but a philosopher who delved deep into the realms of existence and the human condition. Leopardi's life was marked by solitude, far from the bustling intellectual hubs of his time. However, his secluded existence did not hinder him from encountering the enlightening ideas of the Enlightenment. These ideas would ripple through his mind, shaping his own literary evolution and giving birth to a remarkable body of work that would resonate with the Romantic era. His poetry, flowing with a lyrical quality that captured the essence of human emotions, propelled Leopardi onto the European and international literary stage. His writings, often inspired by sensuous and materialist musings, not only established him as a leading figure in literary romanticism but also earned him the reputation of a profound philosopher. His constant reflections on existence and the human condition sparked profound contemplation and introspection, challenging the established norms of his time. Leopardi's intellectual journey, though characterized by an apparent contradiction with his contemporary Alessandro Manzoni, left an indelible mark on Italian literature and philosophy. His works continue to captivate readers, inviting them to delve into the depths of their own existence and contemplate the complexities of the human experience. Count Giacomo Leopardi, a visionary poet and philosopher, forever etched his name in the annals of literature and philosophy, leaving a legacy that would inspire generations to come. Giacomo Leopardi, born into a noble family in Recanati, had a childhood overshadowed by strict discipline and a longing for knowledge that was not met by his formal education. Despite his fragile physical condition, Leopardi immersed himself in extensive reading and developed a deep understanding of classical and philological culture. His studies, however, took a toll on his health, depriving him of the simple joys of youth. In 1817, Leopardi's life took a turn when the classicist Pietro Giordani arrived at the Leopardi estate. Giacomo found solace and hope in their friendship, which provided him with a glimpse of a brighter future. Yet, the oppressive atmosphere in Recanati continued to weigh heavily on him, leading him to attempt an escape in 1818, only to be caught by his father and brought back home. Leopardi's disappointment with the corruption and hypocrisy he witnessed in Rome further deepened his sense of unhappiness. He felt a connection to Torquato Tasso, a fellow poet who also experienced sorrow and disillusionment. Love, too, brought disappointment to Leopardi's life, as his relationship with his cousin Geltrude Cassi ended in heartbreak. Despite his physical ailments, Leopardi's intellectual pursuits took him to various cities including Milan, Bologna, Florence, and Pisa. He encountered influential figures such as Alessandro Manzoni and Pietro Colletta, engaging in discussions and debates that shaped his worldview. While his idiosyncratic ideas set him apart, Leopardi aligned himself with the ideals of constitutionalism, republicanism, and democracy, advocating for Italy's liberation from foreign rule. In the final years of his life, Leopardi settled in Naples, seeking relief from his fragile health. Tragically, he succumbed to the cholera epidemic of 1837. His remains were laid to rest in the atrium of the Church of San Vitale and later moved to the Parco Vergiliano, where his tomb stands as a national monument. Academic circles have speculated about Leopardi's potential homoromantic tendencies, as his intimate friendships with men, particularly Antonio Ranieri, went beyond the typical bonds of friendship. Leopardi's expressions of love and desire towards Ranieri and other men were unconventional for his time. Additionally, his numerous sentimental female friendships added complexity to his personal life. Leopardi's life and philosophy leave us with a profound understanding of the struggles of the human condition. His relentless pursuit of knowledge, despite physical limitations, reminds us of the power of intellectual curiosity. His disillusionment with society's corruption and hypocrisy serves as a cautionary tale, urging us to question the status quo. And his willingness to form deep connections, regardless of societal norms, teaches us the value of authentic human relationships. These were rough years for Giacomo Leopardi, as he started developing his concept of nature. At first, he saw nature as benevolent to mankind, believing that it could provide a distraction from the sufferings of life. However, by 1819, his idea of nature took a darker turn, becoming dominated by a destructive mechanism. During this time, Leopardi transitioned from being an erudite philologist to dedicating himself to literature and the search for beauty. He wrote works such as Pompeo in Igito, a manifesto against Caesar, and Storia dell'Astronomia, a compilation of knowledge about astronomy. In his vision, he saw antiquity as the infancy of the human species, with its myths and dreams personified in the stars. In 1815, Leopardi composed Orazione agli Italiani in occasion della liberazione del Piceno, a celebration of Italy's liberation after Austrian intervention. He also translated Batrachomiomachia, a satirical work that humorously poked fun at Homer's Iliad. However, it was in 1816 that Leopardi entered a period of crisis. He wrote Le Pressimento della Morte, a poem where he contemplated death as a comfort, believing it to be imminent. His physical health deteriorated, and he experienced a degeneration of his eyesight. During this time, Leopardi's worldview underwent a significant change. He abandoned his religious beliefs and embraced an empirical and mechanistic view of the universe inspired by philosophers like John Locke. He turned to poetry, reading works by Italian authors from different centuries, as well as his contemporaries. He aimed to find comfort in his interior life, but struggled to express it in his relations with others. Leopardi's journey led him to advocate for originality in poetry and a return to the classics. He believed that Italian literature should not be contaminated by modern forms but should draw inspiration from Greek and Latin classics. He expressed his adherence to liberal and secular ideas through patriotic hymns like All'Italia and Sopra il Monumento di Dante. Giacomo Leopardi, a renowned Italian poet and philosopher, embarked on a journey of introspection and contemplation through his poetic works. In his major works, such as All'Italia and Sopra il Monumento di Dante, Leopardi delved into the concept of excessive or over-civilization, which he believed to be detrimental to life and beauty. These works marked the beginning of his exploration into the complexities of human existence. In All'Italia, Leopardi mourned the fallen heroes of the Battle of Thermopylae and nostalgically recalled the grandeur of the past. Through his evocative imagery and heartfelt lamentation, he sought to convey the tragic consequences of excessive civilization on society. In the following canto, he turned to Dante, the renowned Italian poet, and beseeched him for compassion towards the pitiful state of their fatherland. It was in these works that Leopardi began to question the impact of civilization on the human spirit. As Leopardi's intellectual journey continued, he gradually distanced himself from literary illusions and conventionalisms. He sought a deeper understanding of existence, breaking free from the constraints of societal norms. His personal pessimism evolved into a unique philosophical pessimism that defined his later works. The poems Le Rimembrance and Le Pressimento della Morte reflected this transition, exploring themes of mortality and the fleeting nature of life. Leopardi's poetic philosophy provides a lens through which we can examine our own lives and the world around us. His critique of excessive civilization reminds us of the importance of balance and the potential dangers of losing touch with our authentic selves. By reflecting on the greatness of the past and questioning the present, Leopardi urges us to seek a deeper understanding of our own existence and the impact of societal constructs. Through his poetry, Giacomo Leopardi invites us to embrace introspection and to question the world around us. His profound insights into the human condition continue to resonate with readers today, serving as a reminder of the importance of finding meaning in a complex and ever-changing world.
Do you want to explore more philosophers? Who do you want to see featured next? Subscribe and leave a comment below to let me know. I'll see you in the next video.